Hi everybody, galactic greetings from the great beyond. This is Mina the Andromedan. I just wanted to pop on here and I wanted to kind of talk to you guys as we're approaching the new year. A lot of you are feeling despondent, disconnected, just stressed, a lot of dis going on, even maybe some depressed, lonely, unsure, unstable, all of these feelings that are coming up to the surface in the collective right now that you're feeling so acutely because the world seems like it's going crazy and there's just so many things happening. Doesn't matter where you live in the world, things are happening so quickly, things that are ridiculous that you would have never thought would happen are happening now. And a lot of that is due to what is happening in 2025. So as a collective, we are feeling these emotions come up because everybody it feels that something is coming. We don't, a lot of people don't know what it is, even if you don't know what it is. I do, but even if you don't, you feel something is happening. Something is building up a crescendo, building up energy to reach something, and it feels that way very, very acutely. It's because there is something that is going to happen. And I just want to tell you, for those of you that don't know, do not be afraid. I know things feel unstable and scary and all of these things because the unknown is, scary. It can be scary. But just know that things cannot remain the same, right? So many things have been happening. People do not trust their governments anymore. We are tired of the rich taking from us. We are tired of, being used as fodder for the people in power. We are tired of, struggling day in and day out. And for what? What is the purpose? People are not getting married anymore. People are not having kids anymore. People are not happy anymore because there is a crescendo building. This is a lot of buildup and it's going to explode if we do not get these feelings out. So they're all coming to the surface. Now, for those of you that do know, this has been a really long journey for us. We have been working so hard for the past few years, really since 2012. So that's really when it was the beginning of the end of the way things were. So, in that way, the Mayans were correct. We were ending the world as we knew it, and nothing would ever be the same. Everything was going to come to a head because it needed to. Things could not continue on the path that they were. In the balance of light and dark, the scales were tipped in favor of the darkness, and the universe has to be balanced. So those of us who know, and those of us who've been working behind the wings, our galactic brothers and sisters have been working for this moment. And we have been trying to work with the humans for quite some time to get them to release the truth, the true human history, the truth of everything that has been hidden from the public, the truth of what the billionaires have been doing. All of that has to come out, and to make those that have enslaved humans for so long to atone, to pay for what they've done, and to restore that balance, right? To set things right again, back to a 0-point field. So that has been the goal of the Galactic Federation and those councils, high councils, many high councils that have been working together to achieve. And working with those of us on the ground, starseeds and incarnate galactics that have been trying to help kind of ease humanity into the deep waters of the unknown. Now, it's all coming to fruition now. Everything that we've worked so hard for, everything that we've been talking about for years, the truth is being released. Things that we said a decades ago, that people called us crazy for are now fact. All of this was because we were given the information, the codes to prepare humanity. All of this hard work is now paying off. So hang on, okay? It's just a little bit longer. It's just a little bit. And we will reveal ourselves First contact is coming in 2025. Don't be scared. They are not here to hurt you. They are not demons. They are of the light, and they do actually work with source consciousness, and they absolutely want to help the benefit of humanity. Obviously, there are not all. There are many that are already here, that have been here trying to subvert humans and trying to hurt humans, which is why we have decided to take initiative, and we have told humans that it is time for them to disclose that we are here. And that's why we've been surrounding military bases, why we have been going to places of war, because there was a treaty between our side and the humans that you guys might actually know was a treaty that was between humans that was called the Mutually Assured Disclosure Agreement, or the WMD Accord. Basically, all the 5 countries that carry nuclear weapons agreed to not use them. Now, this was actually encouraged by the Galactics because we'd stopped them from using nuclear weapons before. And they were supposed to adhere to that because using nuclear weapons doesn't just hurt this planet, but it will actually ripple out because everything is connected. Now, we told them that they had, this agreement, they agreed, and everything was going fine until recently. You may have heard that Ukraine used a nuclear weapon against Russia. That broke the treaty. And it wasn't something that we took lightly. We told them, first of all, they were supposed to be adhering to a disclosure timeline that we gave them. They had so many years to release information as they chose, as long as they met certain timeline anchors, meaning certain points along a timeline where we said, okay, by this date, you need to release this. By this, and we don't care how you do it, but you need to do it by this date. And by this date, you need to release this, and you need to release this. And we had this timeline for them. They have not been adhering to it. So we told them, if you don't get to this point by this time, we're going to do it for you. And obviously that's not going to make the government look good, the world leaders look good. So they had agreed to this. Now, time has been ticking, and they have not been adhering to it. So we have taken the initiative in light of them breaking the treaty and not adhering to the disclosure timeline. So now we will do first contact. We've told them it's happening whether you like it or not. That's why there's been some pushback. Of course, they have tried to use weapons. It's impossible. They cannot, okay? The technology from a type 1 population race, which is what humans are, is so far different. Okay, we'll just say so far primitive compared to even some of the lowest density galactics, that we've already figured out free energy, we've already figured out anti-gravity technology, we've already figured out time-space continuum, quantum entanglement, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, quantum computing, all of that a long time ago. Most of the races that are in the Galactic Federation are type 2, type 3 population space races. So that means they've already harnessed the energy of their sun, they've already harnessed the energy of other suns, other stars, they've already harnessed the energy of their core of the planet, they've already harnessed all the energy that they need. Antimatter crystals, all of that, especially crystals too as well. So there is no need. The technology that humans have is not a threat to us, but it is a threat to themselves. And it is a threat to the life on this planet, and it is a threat to the planet itself. And this is a very important planet. This is the last planet, the last sector to ascend to higher states of consciousness. So it is important and it is imperative for the entire universe that humans get with the program. Now, the reason why we stepped in is the majority of humans have been ascending and achieving higher states of consciousness. We have reached critical point mass, so where the majority of humans are awake, as you say, enough that they now understand and are ready to make and join the other galactics and the other species of this universe in a federation. So we have created space for them, and we have held space for them for quite some time, waiting for this day. Now, now that the time is here, it is time for humans to step up and join the rest of the universe. So that is what is happening in 2025. Now, you've already seen it now. Timelines have sped up. Things have changed. Things that would have never happened before. Things that you thought happened but didn't. Now there's Mandela effects. Things you don't understand. But wait, didn't this person already die? And now they're dying now? What is going on? You're not crazy. The timelines are shifting so fast, and partly that is due to what humans are doing with their technology as they try to advance faster, to get to a point where they can defend themselves. But there's no need to defend themselves against us. They just want to control the masses. They want to control you. They want to use you as slaves. They want to use you, and they want to kind of take upon your free will away from you and continue to make you less than. It wasn't always this way, but now there's so much corruption, and the people in power have been stepping on humans for so long that they do not want to give up their power. So they always divide you and pit you against each other, but no longer. Enough of you have asked for assistance that we have to adhere. We have to step in. The law of non-interference says that we must be asked before we can help. And it cannot just be one person. You're a collective race. So we have to reach critical mass. And that's exactly what we waited for. And that's exactly what's happened. And that is why now we are helping. That is why now, at this point in time, all of us who have chosen to be here during this time, all of us galactics who have chosen to incarnate as human or in a human avatar, are here at this time all at once, preparing. We knew this information. We were born with this information. We were ready. We knew this before anybody else knew this. We knew advanced technology. We knew of advanced information. We knew true galactic history. We knew the true history of humans. We knew the true history of ancient civilizations, because we are them. We, the few of us who have chosen to come now, have all of these memories intact, specifically for this reason. Now, I just want to remind you that you just have to hold on a little bit longer. We are here for you. We are here for you. We are here to help you. We don't want anything from you except for you to take your place. We want you to have all the rights and freedoms that you are attuned to, not just in your country, not just in your world, but in the universe. And we want you to take your rightful place amongst the rest of the races of the universe. Okay? So please just hang on a little longer and take heart. Do not be afraid. Do not give up. Do not feel, like you're lost, okay? Because we are all in this together, as I would like to use the phrase that Jane uses, and that's her handle. We are all in this together, and that has never been more true than now. And so you are not alone in the universe. You never were, and you're not alone now. So take heart and just know that our time is coming. And for all of you that have been waiting, it's almost time. So be ready. Have your boots strapped, because it is going down, and not in a bad way. So it's going to be good, and all your true history will be released. Technology, getting rid of sickness, all of that's going away. We're not doing sickness anymore. We're not doing any of that. Aging, all of that. So take heart, because this is the future, and the future is now.